I'd like to talk today a little bit about bounce flash photography. People often use these techniques. They bounce off walls, off ceilings, off various devices like the LumiQuest Pocket Bouncer or other devices. Basically what you're doing is you're enlarging the light source by bouncing it off that surface. That surface becomes the new, larger and softer light source. You're also having it come from generally a more natural direction than the camera itself. So it's a very effective technique, but people often don't understand exactly how to redirect the light properly. The key to this is to understand that there's a law of physics in play here called the angle of incidence equals the angle of reflection. So that if a light hits a surface at a certain angle, whatever that surface, again the ceiling, wall, one of our devices, whatever angle it hits it at, it leaves at the same angle. If it hits it at a 30-degree angle, it leaves at a 30-degree angle. If it hits it at a 15-degree angle, it leaves at a 15-degree angle, which is why we attach the LumiQuest Pocket Bouncer and other LumiQuest devices at exactly a 45-degree angle. So if the light coming from the flash hits it at a 45-degree angle, it leaves the bounce surface at a 45-degree angle, very precise and very predictable, except of course it's going to be a much larger light source. So right now it would be pointed right at you. Often people say, well, why don't you make a device that is variable? In other words, you vary the amount of light going forward and allow more light to go bounce off the ceiling. Well, it's a good idea, but it doesn't quite work, unfortunately. Because as you vary this, yes, you are varying the amount of light that goes through to bounce off the ceiling. But you're also sending the light off into some pretty strange directions. If you angle it too far back, you're sending, say the light hits it at a 15-degree angle, leaves it at a 15-degree angle, and there's a pretty massive light loss like that. So if you don't install it at a pretty precise, in this case 45-degree angle, you can misdirect the light quite a bit. I'll show you exactly how that works. I'm going to use a flashlight and this bounce surface here to give you an idea about what happens when you change that angle. Okay, if you put the bounce surface at that 45-degree angle, it sends that light forward. It sends it forward, it enlarges it, but sends it forward like this. Now watch what happens if you decide to change that angle slightly and you tilt it back. I'm just tilting it back just a little bit, and now it's missing the subject entirely. Tilt it down just a little bit, missing the subject just entirely. So yes, in fact, you are going to vary the amount of light that's going to be hitting the ceiling, but you're also varying the light that is going forward. In other words, you're affecting the ceiling bounce, but you're dramatically affecting the amount of film. So the angle of the bounce surface is very critical to efficiently bounce the light and enlarge the light source. It's very important that you understand not just that bounce flash photography is very effective, but you need to understand why it's effective, how it works, and where that light's going when you bounce it.